Xin chào everybody, welcome back to Boi Boi's Life where I talk about life, identity, and everything else in between. Today's episode is about Black Mirror. Black Mirror is back. Season 7 dropped. It's giving love, heartbreak, relationships, but make it VR, AI, and eerie AF. But beyond the plot twist and creepy tech, there's something deeper, something very real underneath it all. And that's what we're diving into today. How Black Mirror holds up a mirror to our modern love lives, how our obsession with tech, and how we're slowly, quietly replacing real intimacy with virtual connection. Let's talk about it. Now, be honest with me. How many times have you felt closer to someone online than in real life? How many times you've wanted someone to read your mind, or worse, for an algorithm to predict the perfect match for you, so you never have to feel heartbreak again? Black Mirror taps into the exact craving. The craving to avoid pain, to optimize love, to outsource risk, to let machines do the messy parts of being human for us. But here's the catch. When you remove the risk, you remove the real. Season 7 of Black Mirror takes everything we know about relationships and adds a layer of VR, AI, and tech so immersive, you forgot that it's fiction. We see lovers meeting in stimulated worlds, people falling in love with AI replicas, partners secretly revisiting memories through digital headsets. One episode even teases the idea of reviving love by creating a digital afterlife. And while it's a brilliant futuristic idea, it also feels really eerie close to our world right now. We already fell in love through our DMs. We already built avatars of ourselves online. We already use apps to optimize dating, swiping, and we're shopping for a soulmate. But Black Mirror asks the question, if a machine can give you everything you wanted, what happens to the part of love that are messy, painful, and unpredictable? The real stuff. And here's where it gets psychological. You see, the brain, our brain, is wired for connection. Real, messy, oxytocin-filled, eye contact, breath-sharing connection. But VR and AI tricks the brain. They give us the illusion of connection without the cost of vulnerability. And the more we use tech as a buffer, the more we train our nervous system to avoid intimacy, to choose safety, simulation over the risky reality. In therapy, we call this emotional numbing. In marketing, it's called over-personalization. And that's the twist. The more we try to control love with tech, the less we allowed ourselves to actually feel it. So how do we apply all this? How do we live in the now while not losing ourselves to the illusion of connection? Number 1, opt for the presence over perfection. Stop trying to curate the perfect message or selfie. Start having messy, real conversation. Love isn't aesthetics, it's felt. Number 2, set tech boundaries in relationships. No phones during dinner. Don't fight through text. Don't rely on a shared playlist to do the emotional labor. Number 3, use tech to deepen, not replace intimacy. FaceTime is fine, VR is fun, but nothing beats a slow walk, eye contact, or being in someone's actual space. Number 4, don't overconsume love content. Sometimes we watch too many perfect couples on our social medias and wonder why our love isn't the same. Your relationship isn't content. It's connection. And don't always believe what people post on their social media. Remember, it's a false illusion to create that everyone and everything is perfect. But no relationship and no one is actually perfect in real life. Number 5, and lastly, check in with your nervous system. Does this relationship feel safe, calm, and honest? Or is it high stimulation, low substance? We are living in the edge of stimulation, but you don't always need a headset to lose yourself. Sometimes we stimulate love by settling for situationships. We stimulate connection by texting instead of calling. We stimulate intimacy by watching others live instead of showing up for our own lives. But love, real, aching, annoying, healing, maddening, transformative love only happens when you are present for it. Yes, it is scary. And yes, you might get hurt, but that's what makes it worth it. We're humans. Because of love in its raw form, it isn't a stimulation, it's surrender, and no algorithm can do that for you. So if this episode hits home, if you are navigating love in a digital age or struggling for a real connection in a world that feels so filtered, book a session with me. I'll link that down below. Think of it as talking to a friend who actually sees you. No pressure, no judgment, just a space where your thoughts can breathe. Link is in my link tree down below, and you don't have to do this alone. Black Mirror isn't just about tech, it's about us, about what we choose to feel, what we avoid. You don't need to stay awake and choose real even when it's harder, and love even when it's uncertain. Because at the end of the day, no amount of VR goggles or AI stimulation will ever replace the beauty of someone physically sitting across from you and saying, I'm here, I'm real, and I choose you. So I hope that you liked this episode, and if you did, please give me a like. Comment down below what you think of this season of Black Mirror. I feel like this season 7 is really more about relationship intimacy and what technology can do to our loved ones, as well as how we feel with our loved ones and how we act and interact. And yes, tech is amazing, especially in today's age, but when you overuse it, you abuse it, then you lose that human side of us that craves that real connection. And honestly, technology is great, but sometimes it could be the worst. We lose that connection as humans, and we start to think and act so robotic and everything, and that we put our heart and soul into our cell phones instead of spending times and spending intimacy moments with an actual person. So yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts about Black Mirror season 7 and what you think, and share this with a Black Mirror friend who gets it. And don't forget to follow my channel for more future episodes. So thank you for listening to Boi Boi Life, where I talk about life, identity, and everything else in between. And if no one's told you lately, you are doing better than you think. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time in my next episode.